Hey guys, it's Pagan Journey again. I'm going to forewarn you. Oh, look, you can see my reflection in the book. I apologize now. I have to use my phone, as you can see in the book. I do have a camcorder. It is brand new, so I have no idea how to use it. So I'm just been kind of playing with it, seeing exactly how to do it. And I don't have everything set up yet to where I like it. So you have to bear with me. I'm going to use my phone for right now, and you're just going to kind of look at some of the stuff I have laying around. So I chit-chat, and then I'm hoping next video will be better. I'm going to try and post one every day. Try to. Let me reiterate that. Try to. So yeah, to use my phone for right now, as you can see in the book. So yeah, the first video I posted was literally, I think, like 2 minutes ago. And it was like 2 minutes long. Basically just saying what I wanted, what ideas I had for this channel. And I have a lot of ideas for this channel. When I first decided that I wanted to be pagan, there was so much out there. I didn't know what to read, what not to read, who to believe, who not to believe, what videos to watch on YouTube that were real, and it was crazy. And I didn't really have anybody in my area, none of my friends, none of my family were pagan or knew anything about pagan. So I was really on my own. Excuse me. So I'm just going to go over a couple books I have right here. I definitely have more books. I'll go over these two for right now. I'll get more into depth about them as the channel progresses. But I guess real quick about me, I am 26 years old. I am married and I have a daughter. My husband is Catholic. I decided to become pagan fairly recently. I've always been fascinated about it, and I just decided one day that, you know what, I want this. I've looked into it a little bit, and this is what I want to do. This is where my path goes, and I did it. And everything about it, like from Buckland to Dorothy Morrison, Scott Cunningham, Silver Ravenwolf, I love everything about it. And the great thing about pagan is you can take like certain things that Buckland says to do for his rituals. You can take it from here and take some from Dorothy Morrison and some from Silver Ravenwolf and some from Scott Cunningham and make your ritual how you want it to be. It's for you. You communicating and connecting with the god and the goddess. It's for your comfort and how you feel it is most powerful, which I love. And when I told my husband, who's been Catholic his whole life, I told him I wanted to be pagan. He was fully supportive. Growing up, my mother never forced me to go to church or pick a religion. She let me do it on my own, which I'm so grateful for, because it let me look into different religions to see if I did connect to anything. I didn't connect with anything like I connect with Wicca. It is, and pagan, it is just, it's amazing. So for our daughter, we decided we will give her the same free reign that I had, where we're not going to, he's not going to force Catholic on her. I'm not going to force pagan on her. We will let her decide. She might pick to be Buddhist, which is completely fine. We are both open-minded. We want her to be happy and feel spiritually connected. So it doesn't matter what she chooses. So, anyway, the two books I have sitting here, Buckland's Complete Book of Witchcraft, and I also have The Craft, A Witch's Book of Shadows by Dorothy Morrison. This one was the first book I read. Excuse me. But yes, it was the first book I read. Fantastic book. Let me scooch Buckland's book over a little bit. Actually, you know what? See if this works. Probably not. But yeah. Oh, look, they're going to slide. Alright. Sorry. I got to go back the way they were. Let me rearrange this. Okay. So yes. This book is fantastic. As you can see, I have a whole ton of sticky notes. I have things highlighted inside. Like, these are all the elements and their correspondences and their color. Sun and God connection. Charges of God, and it's just so much. But it's a quick read. I actually read this book in a day. Not like I didn't get it at like 7 in the morning, finished it before bedtime. Within 24 hours, I finished this book. It is that good. And if you're like me and just starting and you know, like you just have that gut feeling that this is the path for you, you will go through these books like it's nothing. But, yeah, tons of stickies. I have a bunch of highlights in there. Great, great book. It is a fantastic book if you're just starting out and you want to buy a book to kind of get yourself going, but you're not sure what book to get. I definitely recommend this book. The Craft a Witch's Book of Shadows by Dorothy Morrison. Great, great, great. And then the other book I'm working on, I have other books that I will review, but I just wanted to kind of touch base on 2 for right now. Right now, what I'm working on is Buckland's Complete Book of Witchcraft. This book is fantastic. Right now, I'm almost done. I've had this for a couple days. I've kind of been slacking on it. This book is amazing. Right now, you like my little bookmark? Right now I'm on lesson 13, and they're not chapters, they are lessons, because at the end of each lesson, you have questions. Which is, yeah, lesson 12 questions. And they're questions. It's like being in school. Like, you got questions. But what I like about that is it makes you retain the information, because you have to go look back. Well, if you're serious about it, you will answer it to the best of your ability, look back in the lesson to find your answer, but he does have the answers in the back of the book. But the best thing you could do is answer them yourself, go back and look, see if you're right, or, you know, obviously. But I have a few sticky notes. The reason I don't have more is because there is so much in here that I want to put in my business book of shadows that there really is no point. The majority of this book is going to go in my business book of shadow. And I'm almost done. I'm on lesson 13. There are, oh, pretty picture. There are 15 lessons. So I'm on 13. So I'm just about done. But this is fantastic. I am loving it so far. And I so badly want to get that. I want to go to a craft store and get like the clay stuff that you can make things out of. I want to make my own pentacle for my altar and all that stuff. But that was just a quick show of the couple books that I have. What I really want to do with this channel is I want to go through and show you how to make your own like cauldron to burn your own personal incense. Exactly how to set up an altar. Like if you're brand new like me when I first started, I didn't know how to set up an altar, how to do my first ritual, how to do any of that stuff. So I want this mainly to be like a step-by-step instruction. Like we will go through, I will show you, I'll buy the kits to make some stuff for our altars. I will show you how to make your own wand. I will explain to you what your dedication ritual should be. And I just want to do anything and everything I can to help people who want to be pagan, who just are so overwhelmed by all this information and don't know where to start. So, by all means, if you have, granted this will only be my second video, but if you have questions about a certain thing, let me know and I will make sure it will be in a video somewhere, because I want this to go step by step. You know, the next video I do, I want it to be where we can actually interact like people instead of you looking at a book in my hands. To kind of go through exactly what it is, we'll go through another book. I'll have finished this book by the time I get my next video up, and then what I'll do is I'll actually go through and review the Dorothy Morrison book and this book. And what I want to eventually is, once I get enough people on the channel, I want to have open Skype chats where we can kind of sit down face to face, where you can ask questions and, you know, have answers instead of having to search all over the internet to find the answer. We'll actually talk and, you know, you can get your answer. But this is for it for right now. Kind of my plans for this channel. If you have any questions, please, you know, feel free. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye.